Okay, so welcome back to the channel. So, alright. You know I've been playing this character for a while here, Necromancer. This is Manny Marco's costume, which you unlock when you get to CP 100. But I just want to give my opinion on the class of Necromancer and what I think of it. Well, same thing there, isn't it? My opinion, what I think of it. I'm currently just out looking for, you know, crafting stuff. Running a bit low. But, so, from my experience with the Necromancer, I think it could be, I don't know, at times it seems like it could be considered overpowered, but in a good way, I guess you could say. It doesn't make the game any less fun. I find it to be one of the easiest classes to use and survive. Especially for being, you know, if you get in a conflict with more than one enemy. Taking on 2 or 3 people at a time, it's not that hard with the Necromancer, mostly because of the attack, which puts health back, gives you health back, you know. So with that, I wanted to show how survivable it is to play with this class. I'm sure there's techniques to survive easy with other classes as well, but if you have not played the Necromancer, there's a few things that you may not know about it. One is the fact that you actually feel like a powerful character when you play the Necromancer. It's because you get all the abilities you can. Of course, I don't use 2 bars. I just use 1 bar, so I don't use all the abilities. But just to to be able to, you know, summon someone. So as you see, you can summon someone to help you fight. You can use basically bones to give you armor. It's like conjuring up bones of someone who's died or whatever. But that's just one of the things there. Another thing you may not know about the Necromancer is the fact that you can use these bodies for a lot of things too. For instance, a damage over time effect. They don't say what it does there, but it damages people. It does the damage over time. You can see right there. So you know, and there is one here which I don't use anymore. That heals yourself, but you don't even have. It doesn't even cost magic. It uses just the bodies. And the Necromancers, a lot of their abilities, well, as you would expect, they are based solely around fallen enemies and stuff. Another one I wanted to show. I don't have it in my bar anymore, but I will use it just to show you. It does damage over a certain amount of time. It does some damage, but if there's a corpse and you cast it on the corpse, it does 50% more damage. So if I was to cast it again, now it's doing 50% more damage all because of that one, because of the corpse there. So there's a couple of them of their, well, the abilities that are that way. The major one I use for healing is also affected by corpses. So so I don't affect it. If I do this, it gives me a burst of healing, just for a burst there. But if I do it with the body, it puts it down for you and everyone else. They both work for you or everyone else to recover 5,007 health. If there's but if, what it says here, consume up to 5 additional corpses to cast for 5 seconds per each one. So up to 5 corpses adds 5 seconds to the duration per corpse for you to heal you and your allies. So there's a big emphasis on corpse and summoning as a Necromancer. Another one is your ultimate. It depends on which one you have, obviously. Mine is the Colossal. Ravenous Goliath. That's what it is. And basically, It gives you a limited time makeover. But you see it also damages enemies around you. Now see there I had 2 corpses. I had the bear I just killed. Plus the, what do you call that? The armor that I had on. It creates a corpse when it completes it, that way you have a way to heal or do whatever. So, big emphasis on corpses in this as a necromancer. Another thing that you may not understand when you use a necromancer, you will get in trouble. You will, you know, get a bounty on you, and you might think, you know, well, why is that or whatever. And I'll show you here. Some of the abilities, like this one and this one, they are labeled as a criminal act. This one is. There's a few of them here that are criminal acts. And the ones that are, you can clearly see it in the. Like that one is. So, and you could say you'd be really careful and not, you know, but trust me, there's several times where I'll be doing what I'm doing here, just walking around collecting stuff, and hit the R button by accident and transform into the Goliath in the city or whatever, and you get a bounty then. But yeah, I like to think that this is pretty powerful character, in my opinion. Probably one of the better classes. Up until this point, I think my favorite class was the mage. I like dark elves, or not dark elves, sorry. Nightblade as well, but it's not for, you know, taking on more than one person. At least I wasn't very good at it like that. But yeah, I just want to get my thoughts on it, talk about it a little bit for anyone who has not used it before. So, with that, I'm going to end the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.